Well, porn addict, look who's back. You're listening to the NeverFap Deluxe Daily with me, Julius Reed, and here is our lovely theme tune. Yeah, baby, that's how we do it. That's how we do it on the show. You're listening to the NeverFap Deluxe Daily. It's the Daily. As you can tell, I've had my vial of meth. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Are you excited for our first segment, the checkup? Ba-ba-bum! Yes, today's checkup, well, in fact, every single checkup, we check up on you, the dying porn addict. Maybe you've got like a needle coming out of your arm. I mean, obviously that's a different addiction, but you're struggling and you need the Reed to come check. Dr. Reed, not officially a doctor, might add, but he's coming to check up on you, the listener, as you're falling from the sky, intense and just an explosion wound that you're currently dealing with. Yes, the checkup. How are you coping with life? Are you doing okay? Do you need me to, beat some people up? Do you have a bully? I'll kill the bully. I've got guns, weapons, and more guns. But also, we've got a softer side. I always wonder what that is. I have no idea. Are you coping? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Text in. You can't actually text in, but you can send us an email, a viewer mail, as we'll get to later, neverfapdeluxe@gmail.com. Send in your feelings. Did you meditate today? A very important one for you to consider. And if you haven't meditated, well, shame on you, buddy. You need to go to the gulag, where, a lot of dead people hang out. Exercise, obviously, also very important. Exercise. If you're not exercising, well, you're not living. Well, actually, no, you are still living without exercise. You'll just be all flabby and stuff. No one wants that. No girl or respectful guy likes a flabby dude or chick or whatever you are, part human, part dog. I'd eat that because I'm Chinese. Did you remain calm today? And did you remain aware? What were you doing to help develop your awareness? Did you have a moment where you sort of took a step back and was like, damn, son, it's all crazy. There's people dying around me. I'm in the gulag. The gulag, son, the gulag. It's the gulag, first of all. Aww. That's right. We've got some sympathy for the dying gulag people. Kind of sounds like one of those, like a Hungarian dessert or something. The gulag. Yes. And what are you going to do differently? Always thinking about how you can change and improve as an individual. Very important for you and, well, actually, no, just for you. Well, I guess the people around you, if you're killing people, you want to change that, and that'll help society. So that is the checkup. The checkup, which brings us to the topic. Thank you, topic header. Today's topic is, how much does your porn addiction cost you? How much does it cost you? Something for you to think about that might help provide perspective to you, the dear listener, the porn addict, addled, crazed gunman. I don't know, maybe that describes you, maybe it doesn't. Then I've clearly failed, and it's just sad. It's really sad. I'm crying. But I don't know how to fade that one, so it just keeps going. So how much does your porn addiction cost you? Cost is obviously a very subjective thing, but there's several costs to consider. For example, the cost to your physical health and mental health. How much does your porn addiction affect those things? For example, are you feeling less confident about yourself? Do you feel guilt and shame because of your porn addiction? These are, very real costs that you have to deal with on a daily basis. And, when we talk about cost, it can also help to think long term. I mean, imagine all the times that you've felt guilt and all the times that your mental health has been off because of your porn addiction. I mean, I imagine, if you were to get rid of that, you'd be saving decades. Okay, maybe not decades. You'd be saving a good chunk of your life, essentially, not feeling that way. And, my gosh, I mean, imagine 6 months of your entire lifetime not feeling awful. That's a lot of time. Physical, mental health, the monetary cost as well is huge. People spend billions, and I mean billions on porn. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never spent money on porn. I personally have never understood it, but I speak to guys and girls, mostly guys and girls, but mostly guys and girls, but sometimes guys and girls. I love that. That's a classic bit. The kids love it. Bam! I'm about to shoot one of the children. Okay, that didn't work. okay, fine. Soundboard has officially crashed on me, but that's okay because we get through it. So yeah, multiple costs, monetary costs. People, guys spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on cam girls and that kind of thing. Which, I understand, it's just what some people do. Everyone has their own struggle, and I'm here to make you feel good about yourself. Well, I don't know if I'm here to make you feel good about yourself, but I'm here to encourage you to take the steps forward to change your life with awareness, yes. That was my creepy guy. And of course, aside from, those tangible things, there's also abstract things that have a cost. The time. Imagine the time that you spend masturbating, and not just masturbating, but thinking about masturbating. Obviously, when you masturbate and stuff, at best, an orgasm lasts, like a few seconds, especially if you're smashing it like 3 or 4 times a day. It's like, bam, what even happened? Didn't even feel a thing, but I feel compelled to keep going. But yeah, if you spend an hour a day, looking at porn, and then on top of that, maybe 2 hours worrying about porn, or if you're in a situation where it's difficult to masturbate, for example, you're thinking, okay, where can I go to a place where I can masturbate? And then that's, the mental effort that's required to do that is just immense. So imagine reclaiming all that back. And the best thing is that once you recover from your addiction, you don't even think about those things. And this is a common, fear that people have. I think part of the reason why people fail is because they're 90% committed to recovering. They're yeah, I'm really into it. But then there's that 10% of your mind where you're kind of well, I kind of worry that I won't ever be able to masturbate again, or I won't ever be able to watch porn again because, there's something magical there that you perceive. In reality, once you do overcome your addiction, you actually don't think about it at all. You don't think about porn at all. You're no longer an addict. It's it's a non-issue. You've got better things to think about. So yeah, addressing the fear there, the rage going in depth. He's going in depth, baby. What is that? Why do I say baby for? What's that even mean? Is that a subconscious thing? I want to have kids. So in other words, how much will you save in terms of all these things, these costs, not being addicted? And of course, at the end of the day, everything comes at a cost. There's no such thing as a free anything. It's if you're addicted to porn, you're paying with your health. Paying for it, sorry, with your health. So something to think about, but that's okay, because that was the end of the topic, which makes us to the beginning of the viewer mail. The viewer mail. The viewer mail. That was my attempt at trumpet. Or what an oboe, I don't know what it was. It was some crazy instrument that kids are playing with these days. The viewer mail. The viewer mail. The viewer mail. Today's viewer mail comes from Landon Morgan from Damascus, Syria. Obviously, going through an intense civil war at the moment. Actually, I don't know if that's still the case, but you see pictures, there's bullet wounds everywhere, everyone's dying. Get out of Syria, flood to Europe has been the case, and try and climb the walls that they're building. My gosh, intense. Today's viewer mail. Landon Morgan, thank you for your viewer mail, you real person that I didn't make up. Hey Julius, loving tonight's show. Although I'm allergic to gay sex, I can't stop blowing other dudes. What do you think I should do? Well, Landon, that's obviously a very valid point you have there. You are allergic to gay sex, apparently. I think you should just keep blowing guys. Everyone knows that it's good for your teeth. Getting a bit of dick going in there, especially, Asian penises, obviously paper thin, but it gets in between the enamel, cleans it real good. Obviously, I think it's important to just keep going because, you at some point you'll develop an immunity, I assume. I think that's completely incorrect allergy advice. But, Dr. Reed's here to help. In my experience, you have to have sex with at least 50 other guys as well to confirm that you're 100% allergic. Maybe you're allergic to their pubes or something. There's all sorts of different things that might be going on. Double penetration obviously speeds up that process tremendously. If you can get 3 or 4 cocks in there, you can have sex with, less than 10 guys to prove that you're actually allergic. Although I will say, as someone whose name's Landon, you're most definitely not allergic to gay sex, because that is the gayest name I have ever heard. Okay, that's what I wanted. No, that joke wasn't a cricket. No, that joke was as in they're a fail. Yeah, that was the intention. All right, I guess I should fail myself for that one. For my guns. I do like shooting my sniper straight into the microphone. Yeah, so although I will have to say, if you are truly allergic, then there really is only one way out. Unfortunately, it looks like you may have to kill yourself. I know it's a hard realization to come to, but Landon, but suicide is not the coward's way out. Landon, do it, kill yourself, do it, Landon, do it, die. もう死んでる. Well, that was cathartic for me. I don't know how Landon feels. Probably traumatized. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the daily. If you would like to send in a viewer mail, NeverFapDeluxe@gmail.com. We've got Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Reddit. And, of course, you can send in a message on our Castbox channel. Check out the website. I also do another podcast, The Writers Daily. If you're interested, check it out. And, of course, look after your mental health.